Okay, Annabelle, okay, seriously, what are we expecting now? I mean, it's an embarrassment so far, is how he's put it. Others have said I should be facing shame.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, basically, he hasn't given out an RSVP, but what we know, okay, so there's two hearings that are taking place next week. There's the one in the House on Tuesday, the Senate on Wednesday, and he has been asked to Sam Bankman-Fried to attend both of these events. Now, whether or not he's going to do that, we do know at least he's prepared in the general sense to appear before the House because he said so on Twitter a couple of weeks ago, but he has missed a key RSVP deadline. This one was from the Senate because essentially he was sent a letter by Sherrod Brown, who's the chairman of the Senate Banking Committee, and in that letter he said, you need to appear in front of us and you need to tell us that you're going to do so by 5 p.m. on Thursday. So, of course, that's now come and gone.
Well, what happens now, then?
It's not exactly clear, taking a look at this letter here. So basically, this was the original one that he wrote to him with the deadline, and in it as well he said, if you don't appear, then I'm prepared to issue a subpoena to compel you to do so. But what's interesting there as well is he mentions the top ranking member, Pat Toomey, Senator Pat Toomey, is the top Republican on the Banking Committee, so it does suggest to us that there is bipartisan support for something to happen here. But it is also something that the House is facing, given that Sam Bankman-Fried also hasn't said whether he's going to attend that hearing on Tuesday. And we had that tweet from Maxine Waters yesterday where she said, because there was CNBC reporting that basically she wasn't going to compel him to do so. It was going to be voluntary. And then she said, actually, a subpoena is definitely on the table, so stay tuned for that to happen. In terms of the witnesses, just quickly, we do know in the last 15 minutes or so that John J. Ray, who is, of course, the acting CEO who's overseeing all of the issues at FTX now, he will be appearing before the House on Tuesday.
And it's all about the investigation as well, of course, and, you know, where are we with that? I mean, I think you got us up to speed to some extent, and him, of course, I think, isn't he Enron's also investigator?
Yeah,
which,
he oversaw the liquidation of Enron, basically, John J. Ray. But this is exclusive reporting, so essentially what we understand from our sources is that the new management team at FTX, including the legal counsel as well, the outside legal counsel, have met with a group of Manhattan federal prosecutors. So this is basically the group of officials that are leading the DOJ investigation into the collapse of FTX. We don't know the exact details of the meeting, but it does really tell us perhaps that there is an overlap now between the bankruptcy and the criminal investigations, because Southern District prosecutors, they do have a reputation for spearheading investigations into complex financial crimes. Now, what we do also know from our own Bloomberg sources is that this group has been trying to get in touch with any crypto firms that had links to FTX and Alameda, and we also had that New York Times reporting yesterday that prosecutors are also examining whether there was any sort of market manipulation elements. Of course, do need to say again that nothing has been proven so far.